Well, good morning, folks. A very good morning, a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. Welcome to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms here at number 471 Papanui Road. Mark Morrison is my name, one of two auctioneers working alongside you. I'm joined by Mr. Chris Kennedy over to my left, your right. He'll be taking the rostrum a little bit later on here this morning. Also, one of our Harcourts Gold business owners here across our four offices here in Christchurch. Now, before we do move forward into our more formal part of today's proceedings with our beautiful auction properties, I do just need to take some time to make a quick health and safety announcement, just given the fact that we still are operating under COVID-19 restrictions. Yes, we are at level 1 here in Christchurch, but it is still important that you have either signed in or made use of the COVID-19 tracking app. Make sure that you have signed in so that we're aware of who has been into our auction rooms. If you're feeling unwell this morning, we do respectfully ask that you vacate the rooms just in the interests of everyone's health. That would be fantastic. Should you become unwell over the next 14 days, we do ask that you let either the consultant that you're working with or one of the management or ownership team here at Harcourts Gold know, just so that we can ensure that we're following the correct procedures as we have to. Make sure that you've sanitised your hands on the way in, and also ensure that you sanitise your hands on the way out. That would be hugely, hugely appreciated. Now, moving forward, I'd like to firstly acknowledge our sellers. Thank them for their choice and agency, for their ease of access, and for their presentation across their marketing campaign. We acknowledge that there is choice out there in the marketplace, and we thank and acknowledge them for their choice in working with the great team here at Harcourts Gold. Now, speaking of the team here at Harcourts Gold, let me take some time to introduce you to some of the key friendly faces that are around the room here to assist and guide you this morning. I've already introduced Mr. Chris Kennedy, as I said, fellow auctioneer, Harcourts Gold business owner here. I've got some of our management team across our four offices in the room as well. I have Margaret Danza from our Redwood office, Doug Soper, who works across our East Side offices, in fact, right across our four offices, Anna McKenzie, manager here in the Harcourts Papanui team as well. Mr. Mark Thompson, I also see in the room from Mortgage Express. Anyone with any finance requirements, do go and see Mark. He'll be the man to look after you and help and guide you through that process. On my left, I'm joined up front by Rebecca Johansson. Rebecca will be scribing all of the bids here this morning, just making sure that the numbers and the bids that we receive are accurate and on point. And also Alana Davey to our left. She is driving the computer screens here. She's beaming out to the World Wide Web, and also all of the slideshows of the beautiful properties we have up as well. She's in charge of that. Almost forgot, very remiss of me, Nicola Cray floating around the back of the room, our manager from the Harcourts Parklands office as well. So plenty of friendly faces here. Should you need any assistance throughout this morning, please just go and make yourself known to one of the team. Now, I know the team at Harcourts Gold will have made all of the relevant documentation for today's proceedings available to you, including the LIM, including the title, and of course the contract from which we work from across our 9 auctions. That's been approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand as well as the Auckland District Law Society. Now, I take you to that contract now, and of course when it comes to bidding and buying at auctions, there are a few rules and regulations that we must adhere to. Firstly, it should come as no surprise to you that our sellers, they sell subject to a confidential reserve price. Now, we won't be disclosing those reserve prices to you at large. Basically, it's your job as the bidders, as the buyers, to get the bidding up and over that level. Assuming we can do that together, the highest bid that Chris or myself accept, well, you shall be the purchaser. Now, in the absence of your bidding participation, Chris or myself, we may place bids on behalf of our owners. These are known as vendor bids. Now, it's not our preference to place those vendor bids. We really only do so in the absence of your bidding participation. If we have to place those vendor bids, you can be rest assured of 2 things. The first one being is that they'll always be under the reserve price. And secondly, we will nominate them exceedingly clearly, using language, ironically, such as vendor bid or the bid is with me. Now, Chris or I, we're going to guide you through the bidding process this morning. We may nominate the sum by which those bids increase. We do have the right to refuse a bid if we deem it not to be in the best interests of our owners, but generally speaking, we're more than happy to work with you in your bidding increments. If a dispute does arise with any bids, more than likely all we do is we just revert to the last undisputed bid, and then we recommence the bidding process or bidding sequence from there. Now, at the conclusion of the auction, which is dictated by the gavel, I should say, coming down to the rostrum in a fashion such as this, should it fall in your favour, congratulations, you are the successful purchaser. Before you commence those celebrations, there are a few simple obligations for you to fulfil. Firstly, you need to sign the agreement, and in doing so, you're acknowledging receipt of the approved sale and purchase guide. Secondly, you'll arrange to make a payment of a very neat 10% of the purchase price, unless, of course, you have made alternative arrangements with our owners before today's auctions. And thirdly and finally, you'll complete the GST information as outlined in Schedule 1. So, folks, those are the rules of engagement here this morning. Crystal clear, clean, clear, and concise are all of our auction agreements that we work from. And just to remind you that your bidding here today, it is cash and it is unconditional. Well, as I said, we have some 9 properties on offer here this morning. Without further ado, I feel it is appropriate to move on to our first of those 9 properties here this morning. I welcome in Mr. Cameron Bailey. He's been looking after our owners here at number 15 Orkney Street. Cameron, he really is a real estate juggernaut here in Christchurch and right across New Zealand and internationally with Harcourts. 15 Orkney Street, more formally described as being an estate in cross lease, more formally described as being flat 2 on deposited plan 49286, which is all outlined on the certificate of title, which Cameron and the team have made readily available to each and every one of you. Settlement date is set out just about a week or so before Christmas, the 18th of December of this year, unless you have made prior arrangements in writing with our owners before today's proceedings. Those channels outlined in Schedule 2, they are as circulated, so no surprises there. I also draw your attention to those further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement, being clauses 22 through to 24 inclusive. And once more, as I mentioned before, just remind you that your bidding here this morning is cash and it is unconditional. Well, Orkney Street, let's take one last look through. Let's wander back down memory lane if we may. This simply is great real estate in a sensational location. This is a wonderful street, a wonderful location, I would suggest, for your real estate buying and for many, many happy years to come. As I said, tucked down that quiet street. The Summerhill stone construction, well, that's going to give you that peace of mind. There's partial double glazing, and there's the added fact, or the added bonus, I should say, of that HRV system as well. Probably not going to be such an issue in these warmer months ahead, but certainly come winter next year, you're going to reap the rewards there. Now, I love the way that that open plan living that you see on screen there just flows out to that very private and tranquil outdoor space. You've got that lovely deck there with that built-in picnic table, I like to call it, with the bench seats and the table. That's going to be a fantastic place to sit back and relax and perhaps enjoy one of your favourite adult beverages come day's end. Sighted for the sun, it's going to work its way across the property all day long. Flexibility, well, there is great flexibility in this home as well in terms of the way that you make use of those bedroom and living spaces. See it as you will, and the opportunities are certainly there. Just down the road, you've got Plinlimmon Park as well, so anyone with little kids, they can just wander down the road or perhaps ride their bikes down and play in the playground and run around in the park and burn off all that energy that they seem to have. You've got really easy access to the cycle network and the cycle paths just down the road. And it's all underpinned by some great school zones as well, folks. And I know that they are always a hot topic of conversation here in Christchurch. You've got Boys High, Girls High, and Burnside High zone as well. So Orkney Street, folks, our first offering of this morning. I'm under instructions from my owners to open up proceedings at $500,000, and I welcome in bids of 20 from there. $500,000 on a vendor bid to kick us underway. Is there 20 more on the road? Don't all go at once. Quiet crowd. It's not the library, this is an auction room. Here we go. 520, thank you. Good luck to you. Working with Brendan Hart there in the corner at 520, and we're underway. Is there 40? Where do we go from here? But at 520 down the back corner for Orkney Street. Once, it's just you and me at this stage. Twice now for Orkney Street. Geez, I expect the Mexican wave of hands up at these early stages, at these low levels. Third and final time at $520,000. Bid here. On the phone there at 540, got you there, Sue. Down the front, and 60, can I say on the retort it is. At 60, it's against you here, and 80 would be the next rung up the ladder. What do you say? 561 bid, seldom buys, sir. Once then at 560 at the back of the room, twice now, quickly. In or out, considering his move. Third and final time at 560 here. Bid, didn't see it here at the back, thank you. At 580. At 580 here, three faces in the race, and at 600 now. Got you there. At 600,000, sir. What's the retort from now? First call then at 600,000. Twice the money then at 600 000. Sir, you've gone quiet on me. What's happening on the phone? Third and final time at 600 000. Is there 620? 610, I'll take it. 610, I'm in a good mood this morning at 610. 620, good bid. At 620, you've started something here with the 10s. Let's keep it moving now. At 620, it's against you here. And also, sir, on the phone, it's against you as well. At 620,000 once. Twice the money now. At 620. Can I tip you back in for another 10? You won't regret it. Great location, great buying. You're shaking your head. You're smiling as well. That's an odd combination. At 620,000. On the phone here. Happy to take a 5 from you if you like. Fresh face here, bid here, 5 on top at 625. Thank you, welcome into you as well. 625 and 30. 630, there you go. 635, what do you say? It's only money. You come all this way to bid once. Gee, that disappoints me. At 630,000, it's against you here in the back of the room, and here as well. I'll call it through 3 times. I'll give you 3 opportunities to buy. Once at 630, twice the money now for Orkney Street. Third and final time at 600. 632. Why not? We'll move in the 2s. 635. 3 more. Thank you, Brendan. Puts 3 on top. At 635,000 now. Another 2 if you like. At 637. I'll spit it out eventually. And you'll stick in the 3s then at 640. Very good. At 640, you're moving in the 3s. You're moving in the 2s. Happy to do that all day long. 640,000. I call it through 3 times. 3 opportunities to bid and buy here for Orkney Street. Once, twice. Another 2. 42, 645. We've got a pattern here at 645. Feel free to bid in the 2s or perhaps in 20s. But at 645,000, another 2, tempt you back in at any stage. Down the back, happy to take a 2 if you like. Sir on the phone, considering your options here as well. First chance then, sit tight at 645.
We're on the market, we're selling.
We're happy to sell. Sir, just confirm, very good. Folks, you heard it here first. At 645,000, I sell away here. For Orkney Street. Once, I won't take a late bid. Twice now then at 645.
Bid.
640, you're going to stick in the 2s then at 647. Good on you at 647 and 50. 649. Oh, okay, you're playing the game here. Here we go at 649. Travelling in the 2s then, peace offering to both of you, but at 649, they're going to be the happy ones at this stage. I sell away at 649,000. Once, twice. 2 more at 651, 653, 55 here, can I say? It's at 53 here against you. 653, remember I sell away here. Haven't got another one on Orkney Street this morning that I'm aware of. Once, twice, third the money and I sell. It's at 653 here.
Okay.
Yes. 655, 57, 59 here, can I say? It's at 657 here against you. Welcome in any other spectators at this stage if you like. Just put your hand up and see what happens. But I sell here. It's against you in the corner. At 657. Another 2. It's only 1,000 each. Yes? Okay. 659. Guys, you just say 670. Is that the knockout punch we need? 660. What do I know? At 660. It's 660,000, might be the best 1,000 you spend. Sit tight, let's find out. Once, and it's against you here at 660,000. Do you stay in the 2s here, show strength? Twice, and I sell away at 660,000. Good on you, at 662. Brendan, what's the retort? Got to fight for good property in locations such as this, underpinned by all those school zones, the Golden Triangle, Burnside High, Boys High, Girls High. 665, thank you. At 665, we put forward 3 on top. At 665, do you go 670? The 2s aren't working at this stage. Once, at 665, and I sell.
I will go by
Another 2. Fair play to you. At 667, I did say 670 a wee while ago. It beckons. 670, thank you. 3 on top. We get there in the end at 670. I do know something. First call then, and I sell away at 670,000. Another 2. After you finally no more open homes. Twice the call at 670. 672. Brendan, it's against your bias here. It's at 672 here. On the nod? There was one nodding, one shaking. That's confusing to me. We out? Another $1,000? Sure? Very good. Happy for me to sell here? I'll give you 3 opportunities to change your mind. First chance then, and I appreciate the bidding, at 672,000. Sit tight. Twice the money at 672. 500 bucks? Nope. Very good. Third and final time at 672. Orkney Street. It goes, it goes, it goes. It is sold here. Well done. Well bid. Well bought. To our underbidders, thank you very much for your spirited bidding. We'll take a brief pause and we'll be back very, very shortly. Proceedings here at the Harcourts Gold auction rooms. I now take us forward, if I may, in but a moment to number 5, Rubens Place in Burnside. Before I do that, just take a quick opportunity to introduce Nairi Baker from our Harcourts Gold property management team. So anyone with any requirements around investment properties, looking to get their houses managed, property managed, then Nairi and the team will certainly be here to help. And they're located just across the road as well here on Blair Ave, should you ever need to catch them. Now, as I said before, moving forward now, if we made number 5, Rubens Place, I welcome in Mr. Caleb Griffian. He's been your tour guide towards home ownership. He's been helping our interested parties navigate the twists and turns that is the journey towards home ownership. He's been looking after our beautiful owners as well at number 5, Rubens Place. more formally described, I should say, by the real estate legal fraternity as being an estate in freehold. Some 627 square metres of that freehold land, made up of lot number 23, deposited plan 45188, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Caleb and the team have made available to each and every one of you. Now, the conjoined settlement and possession date that is set down for Friday, the 4th of December 2020. Those chattels, they remain as circulated. I do just note the excluded chattels there listed being the drapes in the study as well as the downstairs bedroom. They won't be there come settlement date. I draw your attention to those further terms of sale being clauses 22 through to 25 inclusive. Well, 5 Rubens Place, what can I say? In 1986, David Longy was the Prime Minister of New Zealand. GST was introduced at a rate of 10%. I was but a fresh-faced 1-year-old, full of optimism, full of joy and happiness. I had the same haircut as Chris has got now, actually. And more importantly, our owners at number 5 Rubens Place, they moved in to this beautiful family home. 34 years of tenureship. It really does speak volumes to the location, to the street, and to the setting that they have enjoyed over those last 34 years. It's clear to see the pride and the joy that they have taken in looking after their beautiful home. I visited there on the weekend. Everything was absolutely just immaculate. You can really see the pride and joy. So we offer you that opportunity to take over this beautiful home. I simply love the positioning of the home, how it's actually seated and sited on the location. It's sited to enjoy that sun and that picturesque and very mature garden. Lovely places for you to sit back and relax and enjoy it, both in that garden space but also coming back inside the home as well. That the living options, well, they flow centrally off that, off that centrally located kitchen, so you've got flexibility amongst the home in terms of where you want to sit back and relax. There are 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, large garaging and extensive off-street parking as well. That really completes the puzzle here. Yes, there's options here, there's upside, there's opportunity for those that see it, but this really is a beautiful home just to simply move into and enjoy. It's so close to Burnside High School, it's close to Jelly Park. You head out onto Graham's Road there and you've just got the airport in one direction and easy links into the city in the other direction. A whole lot of opportunity here, folks. This is a beautiful home, a beautiful location, 34 years, hopefully comes to an end in the next 34 years I offer you here this morning. Opening offer, what's your opinion on value? Who says go first?
500.
500. Very good, sir. Exactly what I was going to suggest at 500,000. Good luck to you then. Hope to see you at the end. At 500,000, perhaps I suggest, I don't know, rises of $20,000 from here. At 500,000, perhaps optimistic buying. I'm sure everyone can see the value well north of there. At $500,000, what's the next rung up the ladder? Do you say 520 for me, or perhaps 550 would be more comfortable? What do you say? First chance then. 550. Good work, sir. At 550,000. Good luck to you as well. Hope to see you at the end. So 2 faces in the race then at 550,000. 600,000, sir beckons. What do you reckon?
560.
560. Would you say 70?
570.
570. Thank you, sir. At 570, good to work with nice, relaxed people. Then at 570,000, we nudge things north in the 20s.
600.
600. Very good at 600,000. I'll take that as. So we put $30,000 on top. Good, strong bid then at 600,000. At 600, the bid now. First call at 600,000, sir. Do you stick in the 30s as well? Move things north in that fashion.
630.
630 he does. He obliges then at 630,000. 660, the famous Kiwi band, would be the next rung up the ladder. 660, can I say? No? That's concerning. What would you like to bid? More or less? At $630,000, it's with the good gentleman here who started. Would you say 650 perhaps? Once at 630,000 here. Twice the money.
640.
640. Okay, I'm in a good mood this morning at 640. I'll take you $10,000 from here. At 640,000, sir, this is the time to show strength and to bid strongly. I would suggest another 30,000 or more on top. Show strength here in the auction room.
650.
Okay, what do I know at 650,000? You've started something here then with the $10,000 bids. Let's continue then moving things north. First call then at 650,000 here. Twice the money at 650. Would you say 60? I did suggest it before. Here at 650. Need to get your nose back in front for the chance to own for the next 34 years of more of happiness. Third, final time. What do we say? Silence, just shaking your head, no more bidding. Another 5,000 perhaps? It's $650,000. Well, I'm going to actually advance bidding on behalf of my owners just $10,000 more at $660,000 on a vendor bid. So can I welcome you back, and our owners are happy to keep the property at these levels. At 660, I need to see 80 or more from you at this stage. But at 660 on a vendor bid, would you bid me 680? Then we might just need to
You're saying that's the minimum now?
So at 660, it's a vendor bid, so I'm bidding on behalf of my owners at 660. Okay? So I'm below my selling instructions. If you bid me 680, if I don't see through the bidding, we might just pause and have a discussion with you and give you an opportunity to buy.
670?
670, absolutely, I'll take that, sir. Of course we can. Always happy to work with the bids in the 10,000s as well. So at 670,000, I give you another opportunity to bid. Otherwise, I might just pause and have a discussion with our highest bidder here. Once then, and I welcome in any fresh faces in the race. Twice then at 670,000. Third the money then at 670. Are you sure? Very good. Well, Caleb, I think we're just going to pause and take a time out. We'll have a chat with this good gentleman here on a bid at 670,000. We'll be back with an opportunity very, very shortly. We'll move things right along in the interest of expediency, as Mr. Chris Kennedy likes to say. Let's move forward to our third opportunity, our third offering of the day. I welcome in Kay Caddick. Kay, sensational, will be working alongside you. You've been looking after our beautiful owners at number 6 Lambies Street in Marshlands in Preston's Park there, more formally described as being an estate and freehold, some 481 square metres of that freehold land, made up of lot 721 on deposited plan 495,865, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Kay and the team have made available to each and every one of you. Now, the conjoined settlement and possession date is set down for Friday, the 27th of November 2020. The list of chattels, they remain as circulated. I do note that there are the his and hers garage door openers, which is always good, meaning that there's no bickering over who gets space in that double garage. Further terms of sale being clauses 22 through to 24. And just to remind you, good people, that all of our bidding here this morning, it's cash and it is unconditional. Well, let's go and take one last look, Kay, if we may then, at number 6 Lambies Street in Marshlands. This really is a fabulous find in Preston's Park, fit for one new lucky owner. 2017 it was built. It's flush with features throughout. The whole family, they're going to be really well catered for here. There's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Of course, that master's got its own ensuite, expensive, I might say. A walk-in wardrobe there as well, so plenty of space for the heads of the home. There's no doubt about that. The kitchen, well, that's a stunning hub of the home with the walk-in pantry. There's those stone countertops as well, and those quality Smeg appliances, which I understand are reassuringly expensive. So close to New World. You've got great schools as well in the location. If golf is your thing, well, geez, you've got more golf courses than you can shake a golf stick at. There's no doubt about that. You've got the forest just down the road for all of your running and biking adventures, and the beach is about an 8-minute or so drive away. Lovely location here in Preston's Park. We just need to work out what it's worth, folks. Opening bid, opening offer. What do we say? Where do we kick things away? Just one at a time, please. I'll do my best to catch the bids. Well, perhaps a little bit of guidance from the auctioneer is what you seek down. Can I suggest, I don't know, nice comfortable level, perhaps 620,000. Very good. Well, you percolate. I simply don't hesitate. At 620,000, happy to place bids on behalf of my owner at this stage. They're more than happy to stay put at 620,000. I'm sure that you can see the value well north of that level. At 620 on a vendor bid, I give you 3 opportunities to bid north of there. Once then, at 620, twice the money now. Third and final time for number 6 Lambies Street at 620. Very good. While the room sits in silence, considering their move, I simply nudge things north on behalf of owners through to 640,000. Welcome in your interest north of those levels. At 640, that's my second vendor bid. Once then, at 640, need to see your participation. If you're cash, if you're unconditional, now's the time to put that hand in the air. Twice the money then at 640. Third, final time at 640. Well, looks like you're happy to play into the conditional market's hands then. All the unconditional buyers here sitting in the room, sitting back and waiting to see what's going to happen. I'm going to place one more vendor bid, Kay, on behalf of our owners, then advance things north through to 660,000. If I don't see bidding, even a cheeky 10,000 north of there, I simply pass the property in and we open the property up to the entire market. 3 chances to bid and buy at 660 on a vendor bid. Once, twice, third the money as it had its time, we all done, all silent. Very good. Well, Kay, officially passing the property back into you in your very capable hands at 660,000. If you've got any interest in this beautiful family home, do make yourself known to Kay, or in fact, continue those discussions with the agent that you're working with, and I'm sure that we'll see a sold sticker up very, very soon. We'll take a very brief break. Thank you, Kay, and we'll move on to our next opportunity in just a few moments. We're just making sure that we're all set to go on our next offering, number 122B Clyde Road. I welcome back in for the second time today Mr. Cameron Bailey. He's been looking after our wonderful owners at 122B Clyde Road and looking after you, the buyers in the marketplace. More formally described as 122B Clyde Road as being an estate and freehold, some 460 square metres of that freehold land, the best land available to us here in New Zealand, made up of lot number 2, deposited plan 548281. I need to get glasses or I'm simply too tall, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Cameron and the team has made available to each and every one of you. Now, those further terms of sale, you'll note that the settlement date, well, that's set out for 10 working days from the issue of that Code of Compliance certificate, as you're all well and truly aware of. Further terms of sale being clauses 22 through to 25 inclusive. And finally, those list of chattels at the rear of the agreement, well, they are extensive in their detail. I won't go through them one by one, but it simply makes for very, very impressive reading. Clyde Road. Well, here is a home, as you can see up on screen, for those who have had the privilege, as I have, of visiting. It's clearly a home that has been designed and built to a standard, an uncompromising standard, certainly not to any budget. Contemporary in its design, there are thoughtful touches around every corner of this outstanding home. It really is impressive. It's not often that we get the opportunity to sell a home where one or any one of some 3 bedrooms could in fact work as the master bedroom, but this is one of those homes. 2 bedrooms upstairs could easily be your master, and you've got the opportunity for that one downstairs bedroom to act as your master room as well. A total of 5 bedrooms across this impressive home means that there is space for everyone in the family, and often we find a little bit of separation and distance from our close family members actually brings us back closer together. Downstairs, there's special touches throughout, including that in-slab heating, that sensational outdoor entertaining area with the built-in barbecue and the beer and wine fridge there as well. So close to the university, excellent school zones are within reach. You've got the city, you've got the airport, you turn one way, down FENDALTON Road, you're into the city, the other way down Memorial Ave, and you're out to the airport. I've barely scratched the surface in terms of the opportunity and the upside of this home. I really could talk all morning in terms of the beautiful features and the opportunities here, but you're not here to listen to me talk all morning. You're here to buy this beautiful home. What do we say? Where's the value at, folks? Who sets me alight with an opening bid, opening offer? In your hands, folks. Now's the time to go. Once more, the room descends into silence, everyone looking at the ceiling, looking at their shoelaces, looking anywhere but me. Perhaps a bit of guidance from the auctioneer is what you chase down. Can I suggest 1.3 would be a very comfortable place to start? I expect the Mexican wave of hands working its way across the room at these low levels. 1.3? Very good. Well, I'll just simply open up on behalf of our owners. 1.35. Thank you, Lynn. And your buyers, good luck to you then. At 1.35, that's a little bit better than I was hoping for. At 1.35, and we're underway. At 1,350,000 for Clyde Road. Beautiful home. Simply move in and enjoy this luxurious opportunity. At 1,350,000 first call, I chase down 1.4 if it's anywhere in the room. Twice the money then at 1,350. Third and final time. Well, I'm just going to move things forward on behalf of my owners. Vendor bid at $1.4 million. Would you bid me 1.45? At 1.4 on a vendor bid? 145, thank you very much. At 1,450,000. Once then, and I welcome in any other interest, I'd expect more interest in a beautiful home such as this. Twice the money then at 1,450. Third and final time at 1,450. Anyone else? Now's the time to play. Hand up, it's really simple. Just put your hand up and find out what happens. At 1,450,000. Well, I'm going to place one more vendor bid on behalf of my owners at $1.5 million. That's me all done. I won't place any more on behalf of our owners at 1.5. If you just bid me 155, and we'll pause and we'll have a discussion with you. At 1.5 on a vendor bid, not selling at these levels.
25.
I'll take the 25, sure. At 1,525,000. I give the room one last opportunity to bid, otherwise I simply pause here and talk here first. Once, twice, third the money at 1,525. Very good. Well, Cam, let's take a time out. We'll be back with an opportunity once we've had a discussion with our owners. Sit tight. We'll be with you very, very shortly at 1,525,000.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very, very warm welcome. Thank you, Mark, for your competitive and spirited control of the auction rooms here for the first four this morning. I now move you through to our fifth of the morning. I do remind you, buyers, that at the conclusion of the auction, you are required to sign the memorandum recording the sale. In other words, the contract, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. I do remind you that your bidding today is cash and unconditional. Mary Turnbull, nice to have you right beside me today. Are you all set to go? You've got our owners on the phone. Good luck to you, and of course good luck to our owners. I take you to our next offering, which is, more importantly, it is known as number 2, Lewisham Park, St Albans in Christchurch. That's a freehold parcel of land, some 470 square metres. It is on lot 2, deposited plan 76840. It is contained and described in Certificate of Title, Volume 44A, Folio 990 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your chattels today, they haven't changed from the original draft. I won't go through those, but I do note that the TV and the remote still stay in the kitchen area, which is one of those added bonuses. You're bidding today, GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. And of course, settlement and possession, one of the same, set down for Thursday, the 22nd of October 2020, which means that you get to enjoy this wonderful offering throughout Labour weekend as you move in and put your boxes out, put your paintings on the wall, and of course settle around that wonderful kitchen. We take that you have read, you've understood clauses 22 through to 24. You bid, you buy on that basis, and once again, buyers, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Let me just take you back through this wonderful offering one last time, and I have to say it's been aptly described by the wonderful Mary Turnbull as a family fantabulous, and I think that's a great way to describe it. It really is a fantabulous offering. It's a wonderful offering. It's in a superb location, of course, and as you drive up, you will have noted the curbside appeal, second to none. Just magnificent. This home, well, it makes, in my opinion, a massive statement on its site. Big interconnecting, entertaining areas and living areas that delivers, of course, family fun, family living at its very, very best. 4 big bedrooms, 3 wonderful bathrooms. The home is set here for family living at its best, as I've already indicated. Bit of upside with the home as well, as if you wandered through it, there is room for improvement and, of course, room for that upside. Love the kitchen, big centrepiece of the home, of course, set there for you to mix and mingle. Indoor, outdoor flow seamless to soft and hard surfaces. Off-street parking, well, that's at its best, and of course, good double garaging with internal access. A wonderful, wonderful offering. Well, ladies and gentlemen, time to see hands in the air. Who says go? Open your bids and offers. What do you say? Beautiful place to start. I couldn't have mentioned that better at 650. Good luck to you, sir, at $650,000, and we're on our way at 650. $650,000. I look for 20 on the rise, if you will, at 650. Is there 70 in the room? At $650,000. 650 is the start now, ladies and gentlemen. Once for 4 bedrooms, twice, and you only need 10%. Oh, beautiful. Love people like you, sir. You've been to bidding school. It's a pleasure to work with you at 670 bid now at 670. $670,000. Can I ask you to pay 90 perhaps at 670? Can't sell it to you at 670. Call it 3 times. Once, twice, third call at 670. Oh, even better. I'm going to step back, sir. 700. Nice to be working with you. You're my new best friend. It's $700,000. 700, ladies and gentlemen. I look for 20 on the rise, if you will, at $700,000. $700,000, 4 bedrooms, interconnecting living, which gives us magnificent family living at $700,000. Once, twice. At this level, there should be more hands in the air than a bank robbery. Third, at $700,000. Sir, can't sell it to you. Invite you to increase your bid at $700,000. $700,000 with you, sir. Can't sell it at $700,000. Happy to place a vendor bid if that helps at $700,000. Once, twice, third call. $720,000. Thank you, sir. It's $720,000. $720,000. Looking for 40 on the rise, if you will, at $720,000. $720,000. Beautiful offering. Great location. Superb location at $720,000 the bid. $720,000. Once, twice, third. Well, I can't sell it to you. I can place a vendor bid, or I can ask you to increase your bidding, sir, at 720 with you. Happy to place a vendor bid, but need an increase. Can I suggest 800? It is against you, sir. Sorry, it is with you, but I'm happy to place a vendor bid. Can't sell it to these levels. Can I suggest 750? 750, we'll pause and have a conversation with you, give you an opportunity to talk with our owners. 750, thank you, sir. 750, you've hit it here, folks, at 750. If I don't see another bid, I'm going to pause with our highest bidder at 750. We'll have a conversation. Give you 3 opportunities. Once, twice, third call in at 750. We'll say, as I said, pause with you at 750. Mary's got our owners on the phone. We'll find some room, have a conversation, come back to you with an opportunity. Good luck and thank you for obliging us with your bidding at 750.
I may. Thank you very much for your patience. We're just making sure that we've got all of our necessary parties on the phone for our next offering here at number 44, William Dawson Crescent in Wigram. I welcome in Lily King and Mark Wong, our joint listing agents. They've been looking after the interested parties as they navigate those twists and turns towards home ownership at number 44, William Dawson Crescent, more formally described by the legal fraternity as being an estate in freehold, some 389 square metres of that freehold land made up of Lot 9, Deposited Plan 500883, which is all outlined on that certificate of title that Lily and Mark have made available to each and every one of you. Now, the conjoined settlement and possession date, that's set down for Friday the 13th of November, a lucky Friday the 13th, I would suggest, for one new owner here in Wigram. I draw your attention to the further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement, being clauses 22 through to 23, and I draw your attention, of course, to those list of chattels which remain as circulated, so no surprises there. Well, let's go and take one last wander down through memory lane at number 44. We offer you a number of things this morning, folks. We offer you post-quake construction. We offer you easy care living in Wigram, just 3 years old. This pretty generous, I would suggest, 204 square metre footprint of home across 2 stories. Plenty of space across those 3 double bedrooms. There's formal, there's informal living spaces. Easy flow from that inside to the outside where you can make use of that private, sheltered and sunny backyard area. It's perfect, it's fenced off, it's secure, which means it's great for little ones of the 2-legged and 4-legged variety. Add to this the fact that you've got the double internal access garage there. You've got that little study nook as well, which is great for any children that might be doing the homework. You can just keep an eye on them. Well, folks, the opportunity here, it is clear to see. We just need to work out what our opinion on value is. Where do you see it, folks? Who kicks things off first? In your hands. What do we say? Tell me what you'd like to pay for it. $550. Mark Wong and your buyers, welcome into you. Very good luck at $550,000, and we're underway. I move forward and perhaps rises of $25,000 from here, can I suggest? But at $550,000, we've got a first bid on the back wall. I welcome in rises of 25, but don't let me limit you. Perhaps 600 would be more comfortable. At $550,000, I call it through. I count it down 3 times. Once at 550. Twice the money then at $550,000. Third the money at 550. I know we have other interest here in the party, in the room, I should say. At $550,000. Lily King working hard on the phone down the front with an interested party here. At $550,000, can't sell, won't sell at these levels, Mark. Do your lovely buyers just nudge things north through to $575,000 while we have some discussions down the front? Show strength here in the room at 560. Okay, not quite as good, but I'll take it. $560,000. Thank you for your increase in the bid through to $560. It's against your buyer on the phone, Lily, at $560 with my incumbent. They're simply my best friend only because they're bidding at this stage at $560,000. Is there 70 anywhere in the room? I count it down 3 times for the opportunity to buy. Once at $560 for William Dawson Crescent. Twice the money then at 560. Third, final time at $560,000. Mark, what are your buyers saying? Do we keep nudging things north? Can't sell, won't sell at these levels. Is there an increase in the bid? Time to take control of the auction room, I would suggest. At $560,000, yes, you're in the lead, but you're not owning it just yet. At $560,000. Can I suggest $600,000 would be the power play at this stage? Committee meetings happening here across the room, big decisions being made here. Anna McKenzie, manager here. $570, thank you very much. Another $10,000 on top at $570. I have Lily. It's at $570 with our beautiful buyers on the back window. At $570,000, I chase down 80 from here, but don't let me limit you. Over 200 square metres of floor plan here, plenty of space across those 3 double bedrooms. Upstairs, downstairs, inside and outside. Beautiful home, post-quake build, just 3 years old. At $570,000. Once, and I count it down, at 570 in Wigram. Twice the money. Any aviation enthusiasts will love living in Wigram. At 570,000. Anna McKenzie, our manager here in the Papanui office, working hard with Mark and his buyers at 570. Is there 80 or perhaps more? Need 80, Lily, if there's any interest from your good buyer on the phone. At 570, it's against you. Third the money, Mark. Is there 80 from your good buyers? Below my instructions, can't sell at these levels. $570,000. 3 bedrooms, as I said before. That lovely private living space you see up on screen. Outside, enjoy the sun rays. Enjoy the sunshine, I should say. In the heart of Wigram here. Peace of mind, you get your weekends back. Low maintenance. You can get on with doing what you'd rather be doing on your weekends. At $570,000, Mark, with your 578. Love the lucky number 8. At 578. At 578, perhaps Lily, your buyer would bid at 588. Who knows? Mark, 588 would be more lucky than 578, would it not? Perhaps you bid 588. It's got 2 8s in it. Twice as lucky. Or you could bid me 888. But at 578,000, I appreciate the bidding, appreciate the interest at this level. Once then at 578,000, Lily King working hard down here in the front of the room with her buyer on the phone. Twice, and I can't sell at these levels at 578, below my seller's instructions. Third and final time at $578,000. All done here down the phone. Okay, very good. At 578,000. Anna McKenzie, our manager here from the Papanui office, working hard. Conversations happening with our owners who are overseas as well. Thank you for your patience on this one. Working really, really hard. Big decisions being made here. At 578. As I said, 588, twice as lucky, twice as many 8s in it. You can bid me 588, 888 if you like. 578,000. On a bid here. Well, I suggested 888 even, Chris, but it was met with a no. A strong no. 578,000 here. For 44 William Dawson Crescent. Once the money then, at 578. Twice the money then, at 578. Anna, how are we going over there? Are we close? Good to hear. Make sure you tell me when we're there. It's always nice when I know. Third and final time at 578,000. I'm just the auctioneer, that's all. I'm told when I need to be told. Just like being at home. At $578,000. Big decisions being made here in the gold auction rooms as we work really, really hard with our beautiful bidders here. Thank you for your spirit of bidding. Mark Wong, Anna McKenzie working hard. Nicola Cray on the phone with our owners here at 578 on a live bid. 578,000. Anna, can I suggest we perhaps take a pause?
585.
Yes. 585, confirm at 585. We'll take a time out. Okay. Folks, I'm going to count it down 3 times. If you've got any interest in this property above that 585, now's the time to bid. Don't leave your run too late. Otherwise, we do pause the auction and we have a discussion with our highest bidder. Once, twice, further money at 585. We'll double silent. Well, we are going to take a time out then at 585. We'll be back with an opportunity very, very shortly at 585. We'll get some bidding music on. Thank you very much, Alana. Proceedings, I actually take us a couple of steps backwards, if I may, to number 122B, Clyde Road in FENDALTON. We paused a little while ago on a bid at $1,525,000. We've had some discussions with our owners, we've had some discussions with our highest bidder. Happy to say that we have had an increase in the bid through to $1,670,000. Just get you to confirm that at 1,670. Well, folks, we're below our selling instructions. I can't sell. We're not on the market at this stage. So unless I see further bidding north of that level, I do simply pass the property back into Cameron and the team, and we'll work and open the property up to the entire market, both unconditional and as well as conditional. So 1,670,000. I count it down 3 times. I give you 3 opportunities to bid. Otherwise, I pass. Once at 1,670. Twice the money now at 1,67. Third and final time then. All done. All silent. Very good. Well, can we just simply pass the property, and we'll continue those conversations outside of the auction forum. Should you have any interest in this beautiful home, do make yourself known to Cameron, or in fact the agent that you're working with, and I'm sure that he'll be more than happy to oblige. We'll take another time out, and we'll be back very, very shortly. Folks, thank you very much for your patience. I take us back once more to number 5 Rubens Place, where we paused a little while ago on a bid at $670,000. We've had some discussions with our highest bidder and in fact with our beautiful owners. After some discussions, we have had a very gracious increase in our highest bid through to $745,000. I'll just get you to confirm that. Sarah, thank you very much. It's $745,000. I understand, my owners, you're happy to sell at those levels at $745,000. Just get the nod. Thank you very much. So, folks, you heard it here first. It's $745,000. For the want of a better bidder offer, I simply sell 5 Rubens Place. Won't take a late bid. I give you 3 opportunities to bid over and above that level. We're on the market and we're selling. At $745,000 here once. At $745,000. Twice the money then. Great location, great family home, beautiful property. Third and final time at $745,000. Happy to announce 5 Rubens Place. It goes, it goes, it goes. It is sold here. Well done. Congratulations to our new owner. Thank you very much to our incumbent owners as well. Us forward, if we can, to our next offering, our next opportunity for your bidding and buying pleasure. Number 50A, Hawkesbury Ave in St Albans. I welcome in Mr. Mark O'Loughlin, alongside him, Jenny Laney. They've been your tour guides to ownership. They've been representing our owner in this beautiful property in Hawkesbury Ave, more formally described by the legal boffins as being an estate and freehold. Some 408 square metres of that freehold land, made up of Lot 2, Deposited Plan 548456, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Mark and Jenny have made available to each and every one of you. Settlement date, that's set down as per further terms of sale, being clause 25. It will be the latter of the 5th of November 2020, or in fact the 5th working day after the date that the purchaser or their solicitor is notified that that record of title has been issued for the property. So you've all had your chance to read and understand this agreement in its entirety. You've seen those further terms being 22 through to 26 inclusive, and of course acknowledge and understand any bidding, and all of your bidding I should say, it is cash and it is unconditional. Well, Hawkesbury Ave, here we offer you a brand new build, right for living, right for just moving in and enjoying without all the associated hassle that comes with having to build it yourself. All the hard work has been done here. You simply get to move in and reap all the rewards. From the moment you enter through that front door, it's very obvious to see that this is a home full of plenty of those creature comforts, those big sliders. Well, that's a lovely place, I would suggest, to transition from the inside through to the outside to that very sunny and private courtyard area. Very effortless. That's going to be a lovely place to unwind or perhaps entertain friends and family who will no doubt be popping around all the time. Upstairs you'll find 3 of the 4 bedrooms for your accommodation needs, including that master with its walk-through wardrobe and the ensuite there as well. Lots of nice touches throughout the home. You've got the ducted heat pumps, the under tile heating. They really do complete the picture here. As I said, a new build, and the fact that it's just a moment's meander down to Machino for your morning macchiato is just makes it all the very easy. That's a nice place to be and relax on a Sunday morning as well. Lovely neighbourhood, lovely location, Hawkesbury Ave. It speaks for itself. Folks, who speaks first in terms of an opening bid, opening offer? It's like a school dance, isn't it? Everyone's a bit standoffish, a bit quiet, lots of excitement, but everyone's a bit nervous. Who makes the first move? Very good. Well, it would seem that I would, Mark and Jenny. I'm going to place a bid then, if you're not going to, $1,050,000. Vendor bid with me. Aaron is more than happy to keep the home at $1,050,000. I'm sure you can appreciate why. At $1,050,000, I welcome and say rises of $50,000 from here. Everyone's considering their moves, considering the next play. At $1,050,000 on a vendor bid. I'll count down 3 times. First then, at $1,050,000. Brand new home, move in and simply enjoy. Twice the money at 1,050, third and final time. Well, I just simply nudge things north then on behalf of my lovely owner through to $1.1 million. At 1.1 then on my second vendor bid. That's with me at 1.1. I need to see your hands in the air, folks. 1.1, first chance, twice, third and final time you surprise me for a home such as this at these levels. Mark, Jenny, I'm going to take one more vendor bid then on behalf of my owner and advance the bidding then through to $1,150,000. Really need to see your hands in the air, good people, if you have any interest in this home on an unconditional basis. Even at $10,000 from here for the first opportunity to talk. Once then, and I count it down, twice the money at 1,150, third and final time. Are we all done or silent? Has it had its time? You surprised me. Very good. Well, Mark, Jenny, very simple. The room has spoken. By their lack of speaking, we're going to pass the property back into your capable hands. We'll continue to work with all interested parties post-auction, and I'm sure that we'll see a great result there very, very soon.
We're actually going to price the property now at the set instructions.
Yes, and what's that figure there, Mark?
So price on market is from now at 1.275 sale.
There we go.
Interest, conditional, it's going to talk.
There we go. $1,275,000, the new asking price. That will be updated. For anyone watching online, of course, anyone here in the room, at $1,275,000 is our new asking price. Thank you very much, and Jenny, we'll take another brief time out and be back with you very, very shortly. I'm going to be passing over to our impact player coming off the bench, the super sub, Mr. Chris Kennedy, who's going to take us through Leinster Road. Number 44, William Dawson Crescent in Wigram. We have an update for you. We paused a little while ago on a bid at $585,000 after some discussions with our highest bidder. They've very graciously increased their bid through to $599,000. I'll just get to confirm that. Thank you very much at $599,000. Well, Nicola, I have instructions from our owners on the phone that we sell at $599. Is that correct?
Yes.
Very good. So there you go, folks. Breaking news. We sell away. For the want of a better bid or offer, I simply sell at $599, number 44, William Dawson Crescent. I count it down 3 times. Once, twice, third and final time at $599. Happy to announce number 44, William Dawson Crescent. It goes, it goes, it goes. It is sold here. Well done. Well bid. Well bought. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the front of the room. Proudly announcing Mary Turnbull. Nice to be working alongside you. Mary's been your tour guide to ownership in our next offering of number 99 Leinster Road. Nice to be working alongside you, Mary. You have a number of people on phones. You all set to go? Wonderful. Wonderful. I take you to our next offering, more importantly described by the postie as number 99 Leinster Road in Marivale, Christchurch. It is a freehold parcel of land, a freehold parcel of some 1,147 square metres. It is on Lot 1, deposited plan 49878. It is contained, it is described in Certificate of Title, Volume 28F, Folio 1201. Of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your chattels, they haven't changed from the original draft. I won't go through those. Your bidding today, once again, GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Your possession and settlement date, one of the same, 19th of November 2020, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. We take that you have read and understood clauses 22 through to 25, and you bid, you buy on that basis, and of course cash and unconditional is your bidding. Now, for those of you that know me, you know I love a rear section, and this has to be one of the nicest I have seen. It's nestled down that long driveway. 72's built beauty, and that's what I call it. It's a 70s home. It's got great bones, and it sits on a magnificently manicured 1147 squares of terra firma. Just magnificent. You could be a world away from the Warri line in the back of this home because it is just so picturesque and so sunny, interconnecting large living areas that just bask in all-day sun. Beautiful kitchen. I love the efficiency of the stainless steel tops. It really is just put your hot pots on there, cut your bread, do what you like. It is superb. Mix your gin and don't worry about the ice sliding down the stainless steel. It really is a superb offering. 4 bedrooms in total, of course, that downstairs area with its ensuite just all set for guests, family members or smelly teenagers if you do have them. Of course, upstairs, 3 bedrooms, an ensuite, just all set again to that northwest aspect, gathering all of that sun. Downstairs offers an office, and of course the home itself, double garaging, off-street parking. This is a prime location set on what I would call prime terra firma. Ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful offering. My instructions from our owners: open the bidding today at $1 million, a call on 50 if you like it, 1 million on a vendor bid. Will that work? Didn't it? All set. $1 million, ladies and gentlemen, with me on a vendor bid at $1 million now. Call them in, $1,050,000 in the room. Is there 50 on the rise anywhere at $1 million on a vendor bid? $1 million, fairly bid and offered now with me as auctioneer on behalf of our sellers. Beautiful offering, magnificent location at $1 million bid now. Do I call 50 on from here at $1 million? $1 million, ladies and gentlemen. I call for your participation. It's not a silent auction. At $1 million bid now. Once. Twice. Where'd that come from? Heard it, didn't say it.
$1,050,000.
I've got 1.2 over here, Mark. Hesitation will always cost you more. At 1.2, you're my new best friend, and I'm really happy to work with you. Clearly been to bidding school at 1.2 to call now. 1.2 to bid now. Take 50 on if you like, Mark. At $1.2 million here. 1.2 the call. $1,200,000.
$1,250,000.
There you go. 1,250,000. Three's the retort if you like. At 1,250,000. 1.3's the 1.3 here. 3 in the race. 3 faces to count at 1.3 here against you both. One bid seldom buys, sir, but happy to work with you at 1.3. I have no favourites. 1,350,000. Mark O'Loughlin buyer on the phone at 1.3 and 5's the call now. 1,350,000. Call for 1.4 if you like, gentlemen. It's against you here at 1,350,000. First.
143.
1,430,000. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Beautiful. Welcome to the bidding at 1,430,000. 1,430,000. 4 at this stage against you three gentlemen on the back window at 1,430,000. $1,430,000. I call 1,450. There you go. At 1,450, it's against you now, Fang. It's over here at 1,450 bid. 1,450,000 once, twice, third at 1,450,000. Call for your participation at 1,450,000. One bid seldom buys, and I have a rule. You have to place 2 in my auction room at 1,450,000. 1,450,000. It's with you, Mark, at 1,450,000. I'll call for you, Doug. You only got your hand up once at 1,450,000. Don't shake your head. 460. Welcome back, sir. At 1,460,000. It's over here, Mark, at 1,460,000. It's against you at 1,460,000. Seated and centered. My right, your left at 1,460,000. Once. Yep, that's right. Twice. Third call at 1,460,000. It's against you, Mark. It's against you, Doug.
1,465.
Gee, that's come down a big length, but they call me Chris the Friendly Auctioneer. I'll take you 5. 1,460. Sorry?
We don't always say that.
It's almost like being at home. Now I'm arguing with the staff. 1,465 is the call now. At 1,465,000. It is against you now, folks. It's over here at 1,465,000. First, at 1,465,000. It is against you, sir. It's over here on the phone. Twice at 1,465,000. 6.6. I'll take 5, sir. So I'll call it 7. 1,470,000. Thank you. 1,470,000. Welcome back. Happy to work with people like you, sir. 1,470,000. It's against you now, Mark, at 1,470,000. Seated and centered at 1,470,000. First. Second. I wouldn't wait, Mark. I'd be placing a bid. Third. 1,470,000. With you, sir. 1,470,000. Can't sell at these levels at 1,470,000. Need an increase at 1,470,000. Sir, I call for my starter on the window at 1,470,000. It's against all of you. I call for your participation. Perhaps come back to me. How much do you need? How much do you need? Because I know that Doug Soper would be good for it. 1,470,000 with you, sir. I can't sell it at this stage. Can I ask you to lift your bid? At 1,470,000, that's chiropractically damaging. That's not a good movement. That's a bit of movement in the auction room. 1,470,000 with you now. 1,470,000, Mark. What are you doing? I'm going to pause if I don't see some instructions at 1,470,000. Once. Twice. Third call. At 1,470,000. Doug, are you still on the phone? No, you're not. Why not?
I'll be talking to myself.
I've seen you do that before, though. At $1,470,000 to call now. 1,470,000, sir. I ask you to lift your bid. I can't sell it to you at 1,470,000. I need an increase.
I need a loan as well.
You need a loan as well. Doug Soper's. Tell you what, talk to Mark Thompson on the window over here. He's from Mortgage Express. Yes, they're mortgage brokers and advisors. They'll help you through the process at 1,470,000. You spoke to Mark nicely. I'm sure he'd give you some money. He's got deep, deep pockets at 1,470,000. What are we doing, buyers? Oh, it's like being back at home again, being told by another one to just wait. 1,470,000. So I encourage you to place another bid. Can't sell it to you. 1,470,000. Mark O'Loughlin on the phone. Can we get another bid? $1,470,000. Looking for instructions, folks, at 1,470,000. Once. Do I need to walk you back through? Cracking good home in a beautiful location, set down a long drive with 1,147 squares, and of course you wander through that front door, straight through into the hall, an expansive living that runs from east to west, and of course across that whole northern boundary of that beautifully manicured section. I love the Bucks' hedges. I love the privacy and the sun that just streams in. Don't forget that conservatory type room on that northeast corner. Very, very efficient and very. We are going to pause. Sir, if I don't see a better bid, I'm going to pause the auction with you at 1,470,000. We'll find some space and have a conversation. Does that sound all right with you? Confirm your bid at 1,470,000. Once, twice, Mark, last chance. Third call at 1,470,000. I'm going to pause. So pause with you at 1,470,000. We'll find some space, have a conversation, come to you with an opportunity very, very shortly. Holding at 1,470,000.
Thank you very much for your patience. Of course, big decisions being made in the auction rooms as well as outside our rooms with our owners and our bidders. So we have to make sure that we're giving everyone, you know, the time and the consideration that they do need to take. But in the interest of expediency, I now take us forward, if I may, to our ninth and final offering of today, number 398 Waireki Road in Burnside. I welcome in Mr. Pedro Park alongside him, Mark O'Loughlin. They've been our two agents looking after you, the interested parties, of course, looking after our owner, who we have on the phone as well. 398 Waireki Road, more formally described as being an estate in freehold, some 842 square metres of land made up of Lot 5 Deposited Plan 22114, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Pedro, Mark and the team have made available to each and every one of you. Now, your life gets just a little bit better than it already is on that settlement date, which is set down for Monday the 16th of November 2020, unless you have made arrangements prior to today's auctions with our owners. The list of channels, they remain unchanged, no surprises there. And lastly, those further terms of sale being clauses 22 through to 24 inclusive. And just once more remind you, good people, that any bidding that we receive here today, it is on a cash and it is on an unconditional basis. Well, Mark, Pedro, 398 Waireki Road, this is a real box ticker for your buying pleasure here this morning. 842 square metres of that TC1 land in the northwest of Christchurch, which is always such a popular spot given its proximity to the city, to the airport, and some fantastic school zones as well. I love that large garaging, the workshop, so there's plenty of space for the weekend hobbyist or perhaps those that like to have one or two cars in the garage. There's plenty of outdoor space to the rear of the home, which is well situated to take in that sunshine across the day and across the afternoon. That's that home that you see there. Well, it's single level, it's brick construction, which means that there's peace of mind in terms of that construction, as well as very easy access just being spread across that one single level. As I mentioned before, it's underpinned by its location and the fact that that's Burnside High School zoning. We've got a telephone bidder there already all set to go. No matter if you choose to renovate this one, if you choose to detonate it, or simply sit on it and procrastinate, the options here are very, very limitless, I should say, as opposed to limited. That's a bit of a slip of the tongue. Folks, we just need to work out the value here. What's your opinion on value? Who says go first? Let's go. What do we say? In your hands, folks. Now's the time. Simply put your hand in the air. We go from there. Well, some guidance from the auctioneer is clearly what you chase down. I suggest 440 would be a nice, comfortable place to start. Surely there's 440 somewhere. Very good. Well, I simply place that bid on behalf of my owners at 440, not selling at those levels. That won't surprise any of you astute buyers in the room. At 440, I chase down $20,000 rises from here. Would there be 460 anywhere? But at 440 on a vendor bid with me to start things off, need to see that hand in the air for the chance to buy. Once then, at 440, now's the time to perform. Twice the number at 440. Third, final time at 440. 450, okay, look, I'll take the 10 from you, sir. It's not where we start, it's where we finish at the end of the day. Good luck to you then at $450,000. We're underway. At 450, happy to travel in the 10s if you like. 60 would be the next rung up the ladder according to my calculations. At 450,000 with the gentleman at the back of the room. Once then at 450 twice. Third and final time at 450. Well, sir, I simply just move things forward on behalf of my owners at 460 on a vendor bid. That's my second one at 460. Bid me 70 and we'll see how we go from there. At 470, thank you, he obliges. Should have asked for more. At 470,000, good to be working with like-minded people here in the rooms. At 470,000 here, once the money. Twice for the opportunity. Third and final time at 470. Very good. Well, sir, I place my last vendor bid then at 480. At 480, I advance on behalf of my owners through to 480. That's me done. You won't see any more from me. Bid me 490. Thank you at 490. 490, this man's... 485. Just the 5. Okay, well, high five to you, sir. At 485 it is. Happy to work in the 5s because you're the only one bidding at this point in time. At 485,000, I know we've got other interested parties in the room, clearly leaving their run late. Don't leave... 500, there we go. Fresh face in the race. Thank you very much at 500,000. There we go. Puts forward a good strong 15,000 on top. At 500,000, sir, be encouraged by the interest. In a location such as this, it doesn't surprise me. 500,000 here. Do you stick in the 15s? That would be 515. Otherwise, happy to take a 5 from you. 500,000 here once, with my new best friends there in the lead. Twice the money, 550,000. 510, thank you very much. 3 faces in the race now. As I said, be encouraged by the interest. Then at 510, I have. Puts 10, 515, very good. At 515, 5 more on top. Well bid. At 515,000. 20, would you say? Or more? 5 on top. 5 on top, thank you. At 515, 520 now, I say. At 520, it's with you seated and centered here. Pedro and your lovely buyers, what's the retort? 525 at 5 1/4, I have, thank you. 530. Burnside High Zone, TC1 land. Good returns at these low levels, I would have thought. Shaking the head, you'll end up with a sore neck and homeless. At 525,000, it's here at the back of the room. Once at 525, sir, you started things off. Do you want to finish it? Welcome you back in if you like. 526. Okay, getting down to the ones here. Hard to place value at these levels at 526,000. We'll go brick by brick if we have to. At $526,000. Once the money then at 526. Pedro, you're not going to go on the ones, are you, as well?
528.
528, thank you. 2's better than 1. And 530. There we go at 30 now. Here we go. It's starting to build some momentum here in Waireki Road at 530. 32, would you say? No, you've said no a couple of times, so I'll keep checking in. We never know. At $530,000 here, and I chase down 532 or more. You tell me. 532, 530 with Pedro and his buyers at the back of the room. Once at 530, twice. Third and final time at 530. Not selling at these levels.
531.
531. Thank you. Thanks, Mark. At 531. At 531. Do you go straight? 532. Very good. At 532 and 3, would you say? 532. They're playing the ones as well. I wish I was paid by the bid. 532,000 is here. It's against you and it's against you as well. At 532 here with Pedro and his buyers. For Waireki Road, Burnside High Zone, great location. It will stand the test of time. At 532,000. Once, twice. Tempt you back in. 533, they've come back in instead at 533. Can I suggest 40? Show strength in the auction room. That's the way to buy. But at 533, it's against you. 535 puts forward 2 more at 535,000. All done. Don't give away your strategy. At 535,000, respect and appreciate your bidding at 535,000 at the back of the room. Once, and I call it through 3 times. Twice the money then at 535, a whole lot of opportunity, a great opportunity, I could say. Third and final time then at $535,000. Guys, you've said no a couple of times to me. You're going to say no again? Very good. Okay, just sit tight then at 535. Can't sell, won't sell at these levels. We might have to take a time out then, have a discussion, Pedro, with your lovely bidders, and we'll see if we can give you an opportunity to buy. At 535,000, I pause. Remember, anything can happen, including the property being withdrawn from sale as per clause 2.6. Happy for me to pause? Very good. Happy for a pause? All done? Thank you. We'll take a pause then. Pedro will have a chat with your buyers at 535,000. Thank you very much for your patience. So take us back now to number 398 Waireki Road in Burnside. We paused a little while ago on a bid at 535,000 with our highest bidder. We've had some discussions with that highest bidder. We've had some discussions with our owner. I can confirm that we've had no increase in the bid, so we still sit at 535. I'll just get you to confirm that at 535. You're still happy at that level? Thank you very much. Folks, I'm below my selling instructions. I can't sell, won't sell at those levels. I do, however, welcome in any interested parties back into the bidding process from here. 540, thank you very much at 540. Welcome back then at 540. Gareth and your buyer working hard as well. Any interest north of that level? But at 540,000 I have here. Once and I count it down, shaking your head. Twice then. Gareth? We're not on the market, not selling. I'll certainly tell you when we are. Always pays to keep your nose in front, though. We give you the first opportunity to negotiate. At 540,000 here, third and final time at 540. 2,000, sir. Gareth, with your buyer at 542, can I tempt you back in? 540, I can't sell at these levels. At $540,000, do I simply pause and negotiate with these good people here, and they now have the first opportunity to buy? At 540. 541. 546. Or 542 perhaps. Took a 1 here. Happy to take a 1 from here as well. I'd suggest another 5 on top.
543.
543. Very good. Strategic in your bidding. I love it. At 543,000. Gareth, you're a good buyer. Any further interest? Pedro, your buyer's in the corner who started all of this. Any interest here? Once then at 543. Twice the money at 543,000. Third and final time at 543. Unless I see bidding, I simply pause and give these good people the opportunity, Gareth. Pedro, all done. Gareth, your buyer, done. Very good. Well, we simply pause then at 543,000. We'll give you an opportunity very, very shortly. Pause once more at 543,000. Thank you very much for your patience. I take us back to 398 Waireki Road. We paused a little while ago for a second time at $543,000. After some discussions, we have had an increase in the bid through to $545,000. I'll just get to confirm that. At 545, thank you very much. Still below my selling instructions from our owner. So I will give the room 3 last opportunities to bid. Otherwise, I do simply pass the property in and we pass it back into Pedro Mark and we open it up to the conditional market thereafter. First then at 545, twice the money. Third and final time at 545. All done, all silent, it's had its time. Well, I thank you for your bidding, Pedro Mark. We are going to pass the property back and we'll continue those conversations thereafter at $545,000. We've got a couple more auctions to wrap up, which are deep in the process of negotiation. We'll be back as soon as we possibly can.
Back, I do apologise for the delay, but big decisions being made both inside and of course outside of the auction rooms here at Harcourts Gold. Now I take you back to number 99 Leinster Road in Maryvale. Now we left the room quite some time ago with the bid at $1,470,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to announce that 99 Leinster Road in Maryvale has been withdrawn and sold outside the auction room. Congratulations both to buyers and sellers. We'll now take a short break and come back to you with some further detail on Lewisham. Ladies and gentlemen, back very shortly. Please hold tight. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the buyers in the room, but welcome back, and I do thank you for your time and your patience. Ladies and gentlemen, we left the room some time ago with the bid at $750,000. Outside of the room, you have graciously increased your bid to $830,000. If you just confirm that with me, $830,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I look to our owners. Our instructions at 8:30 are we are not selling, we're passing in. Is that correct? Well, there you have it, folks. I can't sell at 830. I'd ask for an increase from here, but at 830, can't sell it. Instructions are pass it in, not for sale at those levels at 830. I look to the buyers in the room and suggest perhaps an increase from there of $10,000, maybe to have another quick conversation. Is that possible for you to pay perhaps 840? We'll have a chat with our owner on the phone very quickly and see if they'll take that. But 830, I can't sell it to you. Sure, at 830. Again, I look to the owner just to reconfirm, passing at 830. Okay, at $830,000, I thank you for your participation. I'm going to call it 3 times, and for the want of another bid, I'm going to pass the property in. We'll continue to deal with you should you have any interest outside of the room post this auction. Ladies and gentlemen, at $830,000, very clear not selling. First time then at 830, twice the money at 830. Third final call at $830,000. Had its time, all done silent. Well, folks, I'm going to pass the property back into the wider market. If you do and continue to have some interest in this wonderful home in Lewisham, Lewisham Park, we will, in fact, continue to deal with you should you have that interest. I wish you all the best for the rest of the day, and may the rest of the day be the best of the day for you. We look forward to seeing you in the auction rooms once again. Take care and thank you.